Oh, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Getting in here before the system update. Try to do a dungeon and stuff. Did say it was going to be longer, but it just updated to less than 5 minutes. So hopefully, we'll see how it goes. And we'll also see how it goes with the hunting log. Got the 40 to 50 hunting log going now. Starting with quartz goblins here. And how many? 4. Easily doable. Oh. You. Explosions for this guy. Oh. Just your standard Ruby Ruin going there too. So that's good. We got our all the time. Well, as long as it has a point. AoE here. It's instant cast. Recast faster. I feel like I would run through the charges pretty quickly. It's the only real problem with that. That's something. Okay. That was unlock 41 complete. Just gonna pop to the next places. Western Lenasia, Isles of Umbra. There. Western Lenasia. Isles of Umbra. Have to take a boat there though. Anybody else on the Isles of Umbra? Western Lenasia? It's all over the place once you get to rank 5 here. Western Lenasia, East Shroud, where Dona has a lot. South Shroud, North Shroud, Kurthus, Western Lenasia, Southern Thanalan, Western Thanalan. All over the place. Anyways, to the Isles of Umbra. We can do that. We can do all these. It's not difficult. Mostly just something to do while waiting. And not too long of a wait. Should I can see what we have for other hunting logs we haven't finished yet. Just to have it off the list of things to worry about. Some fates. Also not worrying about that really. That'll be fine. Okay, gears. Awesome. That's moonshine. Look at that. Is that right here? It's a mantis. Or in this corner. It's gonna fly away from you. It's not gonna matter. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh. And 4 of these. Easily done. With additional help from everybody else here. Alright. Ruby. And another one. We're good measure. This does one attack and then goes away. It's definitely something here. And that's all. 17,500. It does add up. It's pretty good. Hunting log. East Shroud. Why not? Larksville. Boom. Boom. Larksville right here. So we got anything up in the Sylphlands? Hunting log. East Shroud. We're not. South Shroud. North Shroud. East Shroud. North Shroud. Kurthus. Western Lenasia. Southern Thanalan. Western Thanalan. Not particularly. To the Shroud. We're here. Larkskull. 3rd cohort. Aquarius. Very specific. Just past the little souls. We're good. Just flying over the land that isn't real. And dungeon. That's pretty good. Where? People. Tank. There's some guys. And these right guys. We're getting attacked by that guy while we're leaving. But we're gone, so it's fine. And here we are. Got some. This. Hawk Manor. Again. So we can do this correctly. Run quick. Grab the single key here. Second casting. $100 to all enemies. So what we can do with this? This is 160 because it's Ruby currently. So regular uppers. Got 3 different AoEs going. Needs an element. This AoE is instant. So is this one. Earth Attunement. They're floating. Oh. This is the flow gauge? Ah. That's a different flow gauge entirely. Okay. See, I don't know if we want to use that specifically. I kind of prefer the Fester. Single target. It's 150. There's 3 enemies nearby. I guess we can use that instead of this. Okay. That's a whole separate business then. That's okay. And food buff for XP. We're really just in here, fighting the boss and the entire dungeon at the same time, huh? Fine with that. Aspect, some Ruby Outburst AoE, which is interrupted because the enemy's gone, even though I can still cast it, be fine. And then there was one. Emerald. This is the AoE for all the time. The interflow gauge. That's all 41. We're gonna have to roll for that right now. Let's try and look at how the rotation changes at different levels for doing these dungeons here. It's always something. And that counts as a level. Okay. Grab the key. Grab the key. Grab the key, yep. Then open the door back out instead of going forwards. There's definitely something. Jump in. So cut our losses with that. First. Need to be more grouped up, realistically. Or just keep running. It's also an option. Outburst. We get some of this going. Actually not. We don't have that ability. That's the idea, though. Use the Aetherflow gauge AoE off of that when there's a whole bunch of enemies nearby. This depends on how many enemies are nearby. Quick cast that one for AoE power. Just uppers. There's not enough enemies, so we do the single target. I'll continue to run through the dungeon. Still you. Definitely on the quicker side of dungeons here. More grabbing all the enemies, bringing them into the boss rooms. There's definitely something here. Jester. Yep. Regular. These. And these. Yep. Flow it on back. To the start. Okay. Get the door open. Yeah. Cutscene. Skip. It's a good setting, having it only see the cutscenes the first time. Totally reasonable. Stand over here, so we aren't looking at the one of the spawns. That should be fine. Dodge it. See, a dodge me is over on the other side too. Don't want to get petrified. It's not ideal. Take out the handmaiden. Casting another void call. Over this way. Seduce. And we're done. Sure what? We did it. Combinations. We got the loot because they opened it. Thanks. It is a low-level bow that we do not need at all. Into the weapons category here, we got a lot of different things we don't need. Which was Guile for archers and bards. Level 28. No. Look at all these different books we have. We don't need this many books. There is something to be said about keeping above level 30 books, because there is the other one? No. Scholar's also at 43. So it's leveling both of them at the same time, huh? Fascinating. Guess that's fine. And just do this. Recommended gear, nothing new. Gear set list, scholar, equip, recommended gear, all this stuff, update. Well, that's one healing roll we don't need to level, I guess. It's taking care of itself for us. Fantastic. Yeah. Wild. You're set. Back to the summoner. Not that much different. It's gonna be healing ones versus intelligence. Healing ones versus intelligence, something. Summoner has intelligence, vitality, determination. Scholar has attention on mind, direct hit rate. It's all very similar. That means we can safely get rid of all the low tier books. It's not going to matter for either. I'm sure this means we're getting a lot of new scholar abilities that we're not looking at, so that's also something. We currently have a fate that we're standing in, loud. Got our level 32 book currently. This might be in level 43, it's fine. We don't need a level 30 book. We don't need a level 1 book. We don't need a level 5 book. Don't need a level 15 book. Or a different level 15 book. Or 10. Or 20. Or 22. Or 28. We've got a level 57 Arcanist Grimoire here. So, that is excellent. Let's go. Fair enough. Got things we currently have for all the other sets. Higher level things and stuff down here, kinda. Fishing rods and things. We got space in the weapons category, at least. These other ones are a problem. Could just go through and just kind of get rid of most of these items. We're probably going to, but anyways, for now, the spirit bonds out of these. Can't do that while mounted. Fine. Sit down over here. I'll mount. Extract materials. We totally use all the time. Extract materia. Get stuff here that we want to do since we're here. Fight those guys. They're somewhere. They're around. This one specifically. Nobody else sees us. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's all those that we need. Okay, perfect. The hunt along's done up to 43. Next ones are in Mordona. Pop over that way to be in town. Rested XP, something, something. Revenant's Toll. Alright. We're at 43 and almost 44, so 45 is definitely on the cards in one more dungeon. No problems there, at least. There's a froggy fate happening over here. May help with that. Wow. There we go. Enix. You're on the list. I'm just getting sucked in there. It's fine. Because what we do? It's alright. Missed it. Another one over here. Oh. Mix. And I do need one more here. That's alright. The time on the fate is running lower. Or Well, the time is fine. It's the amount of progress left is getting almost done. And it's done. Lots of things are done. Extra 11,000 XP for that. Not too bad. Anyways, we have a few more things out here in the frog fence. Mud puppies and Aquarius essences. Those are over here. While waiting for the dungeon. Regular mud puppy. Is that guy still attacking me? Killing me. Vent. He's leaving. That's good. Chocobo. Really, there is like settings to have him stop doing things. Like recall, but we got the pet settings here. This is for the other guy. Away, heal. Order pets of volume. Leave the battlefield. It's just for you. You're still here. Free stance. You go into like the companion option here. Yep. So you can switch these off. Would be a way to do it. Order to follow. Make own decisions. Defensive, healer, and attacker. Own decisions, I guess. Anyways, there is the one we need here again. Some of the carbuncle back. That'd be helpful. That's the thing, and we're nowhere near because of how timings and everything works. Right. Good call. And where is these guys? Over this way. For specific guys. Okay. Dodge that. One more of them. Got one more of them out here. There's one. Another one. Let's attack the guy off to the side by himself here. Effective. That's that. I'm gonna go back to the hunter log and see more stuff. South Shroud, North Shroud, Kurthus, Anasia, Thanalan. Just South Shroud. Earth's Gift. Over here. Oh. Got some average wait time here. That's alright. Wild hogs. We're down here in the actual named area. There's one hog. Oh. Ruin. And some boar hides, of course. And level up. Alright. That's level 44. Very much to be getting level 45. This dungeon we have coming up. That much is for sure. Also gives us more progress towards getting to 50 afterwards too. Which is good. Keep things moving here. And hogs defeated. Any cool level 44? Harlequin set. Very different. Very cool. Update. Right. North Shore Proud Creek. There we go. North in the North Shroud. There you go. Dragon. Okay. What's right over here? We're looking for wolves. Creek. Got some dryads. Exactly what we're looking for. There's some. This guy. Wolf down. Got a fade happening over here. Whole big fade going on. Oh goodness. I just want to fight some wolves. That's what I'm here for. Fire! This is also technically part of the fate. It's failed the fate partial bonus at the end here. In 5 minutes. After only showing up and fighting a few wolves. That even counts for anything. It's kind of here. Also possible. Not make any bar progress. Whatever it is we're trying to do here. Sure doing it. Oh. Done. Snow wolves in Carthus. Bloom down, center down, spin down. Lots of stuff. Okay. Boulder downs. Well, where are we all going? Boulder downs, Natalan. What was the last two for here? Okay. Over here. One's in, and then is the other kind of watch wolf in the same kind of XIV area here. That checks out. Consistent, but this time colder. So there you go. And they even have a fate going on. Look at them. It looks like it's mostly about like the lumber there in terms of actually making progress with this fate. Dying. Gonna heal up a little bit here. Would be a smart plan. Healing. Healing. Oh. Need 2 more of these wolves. Probably just actually dodge the attack here would also help. Ignore all the other guys here. Oh. That's that. To Boulder Downs. For other wolves, I guess. Snow wolves. Oh. We're getting through this hunting log here. Already 6 out of 10 finished. 6.5 even. 6 2/3. Something. There's some wolves. We'll level sync for it so we can actually fight them. Does that make them no longer be hunting log target? Nope. That doesn't work. Thought I said it was. Failed. Alright, sure. Some though. Failed something. Somewhere. Now we're in actual Boulder Downs here. So now we should be able to find the right wolves. In theory. Here's some wolves. Oh. They do their whole bite attack. That's great. And another one. Little paralysis going on ourselves, I guess. Not ideal, obviously. Very interrupting, very uncool. In the middle of fighting a snow wolf, we are whisked away to Titan. Mostly relying on the extra XP for doing the whole thing here. Q and stuff. Titan. Alright. See how this goes. Of course, to wait for the person that actually has rolled this, that we're here to help, to watch the cutscene stuff. You gotta watch, especially primal cutscene intros. That's the most impressive stuff. It has begun! Alright. Let's get it. Level 36 for this fight. Yeah. Ow. Rude. Send Ifrit against Titan. Send Titan against Titan. Things that make total sense. This one's definitely more. A lot more impressive than the Ichi versions. Guitar. Just absolutely explode that. Out of the way of that. Go for the mighty earth. Fire! Some stuff happened over there. Bust through here. Stand in the landslide. Bum-ba-da. There you go. Yeah, we did it. Hooray! Bonus of 149,000 XP. Okay. Just enough to get us to 45 here. And we'll finish up against the Snow Wolves. Since we're here. Watch that. Ruin. Ruin. It's 3. And one more. Paralysis. There you go. That's Western Lancia, Central Thailand, Western Thailand. Okay. Good enough. Back to Gudam for the next class quest. Any level 45 stuff to put on? Nope. It's fine. Okay. So we start getting everything except for the chest set of armor. Level 45 stuff. All that. Okay. What do we got this time? Elegant attire. Misha wishes to share with you her thoughts on dealing with Tristan. Greetings, Arctic. Though it is good to see you, I'm afraid I've yet to ascertain Tristan's ultimate objective. I only know that he is cunning and brutal, and will stop at nothing to achieve his purpose. As I understand, we but chase after this man's shadow. Such a straightforward pursuit will, I believe, leave us ever one step behind. Our sole advantage is the treasure we possess, that Tristan appears to covet. Eventually his desire will bring him to us. Where and when Tristan will strike, I cannot say, but it's unlikely to be on a field of our choosing. Thus I suggest we prepare for this inevitable conflict as best we may. As fortune would have it, the ruins of Ordona may have provided us with a new source of strength. Word among the suns is that a set of evoker's attire has been unearthed. Made during the reign of the Algan Empire, these enchanted garments were sewn for exclusive use of summoners. You can only imagine the degree to which they will enhance your already impressive powers. The man supervising the excavation efforts at St. Clark's Find, Rembros, is a dear friend of mine. In light of our circumstances, I'm certain he will consent to a request that you be allowed to don the attire. Shall I pay him a visit? Indeed. It's toll. Alright. Done plenty of stuff out here with these guys. The whole big crystally tower and all that. It was an entire thing. Alright. This way. See where we've unearthed this new outfit, but not the chest piece, obviously. Okay. Ah, Mitra. I suspect you would make an appearance before long. I presume this fine gentleman is the new summoner I've heard so much about. Yes, hopefully the first of many. Now pray tell me, Rembros, where has the discovery of Algan-made evoker's attire been confirmed? It has. Truly a historic find. Then, I would ask a boon of you, my friend. You recall the predicament of which I spoke? Our chances of survival would be greatly improved if we consider allowing Artik to wear the Algan garments. Well, he is a summoner, after all. I must confess to no small degree of scholarly curiosity as to the effects the attire will have on one with appropriate training. These finds, however, are the result of much sweat and even a few tears on the part of our excavation team. It is a frustrating task, at times, and I fear they will be loath to part with the garments without some measure of recompense for their efforts. Allow me, though, to offer a solution. Metallic monstrosities of Algan construction, known as Mirror Knights, have risen from the dig sites scattered across Mordona. Needless to say, they pose a dangerous threat to our excavators. I suggest you speak with my 3 field researchers and dispose of any such nasty hindrances to their work. I dare say they will then gladly surrender the pieces of the attire they hold. Once I've confirmed our dig sites suitably empty of armored horrors, I'll see you reward with garment that I myself recovered from the ruins. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Muddled researcher. A mirror knight lurks just over yonder. Can scarce think straight with that thing wandering about. Wakans, it approaches. Alright. Got him. No. You have my thanks. I may finally be able to concentrate on my tasks. If I'm not mistaken, you're in search of the Evoker's attire. One of its wondrous pieces right here. You're most welcome to it. And he walks away. Gives us a waistcoat. Alright. Another one over this way. Just over here. Getting attacked by stuff. Praise the gods. Ambrose said adventure would be along. But please, you must destroy that horrid construction. Like this? Not like that. If we could get it recharging while also having them available to be used, that would be pretty good. Not quite, though. Thank you for eliminating the source of my recent nightmares. Do not ordinarily stutter so, you see. But abject terror has that effect on folk. I heard from Emitren that you have need of this Algan garment. Should be glad to see it put to practical use rather than shut away in some dusty vault. Here we get the ring bands. Okay. Fly over here. Seemingly unmoved researcher. Mirror Knights, yes, they've become quite bothersome. I'd be most appreciative if you would eliminate the creaking pest that has been plaguing me of late. Fire! Dodge! Moving. Damn. Fascinating. Never thought I would be fortunate enough to observe a conflict against an Algan construction at such close quarters. This has been a deeply enriching experience. If the price is to be my piece of the Evoker's attire, then so be it. There you go. Thigh boots. Amazing. And lastly. Remember us. Ah, the champion of my researchers returns. The ruins now free of Mirror Knights, the excavation can proceed at a far more satisfying pace. Trembling in fear for one's life makes it astonishingly difficult to handle ancient artifacts that have a tendency to crumble into dust. Performed a valuable duty for us, Artik. As promised, you shall have the summoner's garment and covered by my own hand as your reward. Ah yes, Mitra mentioned she would wait you at Kalu Falls, since there is no doubt in her mind that you would succeed here. Alright. Return. Do that. This looks like we got a soul bond here, with I believe that'd be the weapon. Have this since level 32. Oh goodness. Still nothing better? Got the evoker set. Let's see what that looks like now. Equip the evoker set. Hard to see with the robe in the way, but you get the idea. Got a big old crazy helmet horn thing there. Wild. It's definitely a different look. Let's just see what it looks like with the actual final piece. At level 50 though. Then immediately switch out for a slightly different colored version of it. Also at level 50. And then we worry about all the other things. That is after that. For now, just need to go finish this. So this was how the summoners of old were clad. Well, more or less. It's unfortunate that the ruins have yet to surrender the final piece to the suns. These garments, aside from the coloring, they're identical to the garb Tristan wore. You'll find no edge against you through his equipment. When next you face that murderous Cad, victory will be decided purely by who is the more talented summoner. To that end, it's time you drew on your experience of defeating the primal Garuda. Yes, her aura of fickle violence is palpable upon you. It is daunting to imagine Ichi born of the Lady of the Vortex. Such unpredictable ferocity should serve you well. I'll search for a suitably airy location in which to perform the austerities of wind. You, my dear summoner, must needs prepare yourself, body and mind, for the trials ahead. I shall be waiting. And 11,000 XP. There you go. And we actually do... Yep, also level 45. You get Summon Garuda. Changes Emerald to Summon Garuda. And then they do a wind attack. And then we get wind aspect for 4 hits. Very unpredictable. Very cool. Introduces you to attempt the next summoning ritual. Since Garuda's restless essence railing within the confines of your etheric channels, it's time we granted a release with the austerities of wind. Thankfully, I already have in mind a location that will suit our elemental purposes. If you're familiar with the floating city of Nim in Outer Lancia, as you might imagine, the aspect of wind is entirely dominant in the area of those suspended isles. Make your way there as soon as you feel prepared. Quite excited to see this new EG. Alright. Lancia. Over this way. Got it. Floating city of Nim. Got some floating going on. It's pretty good. Floating on big old crystals. Fly up to it. Can't land on any of it. That's alright. Alright. Shall we begin? Seeing that this is your 3rd such experience, you have by now grown familiar with the steps of the ritual. Thus, as before, I would have you concentrate on shifting your etheric balance, imagine the energy within you howling through your veins, an incessant gale of screeching wrath. Garuda's essence will be only too eager to harness those raging currents, shape them into a worldly avatar. Once Garuda Ichi has appeared, it falls to you to tame its fury. Proceed. There we go. Charge it up. Such powerful winds. We no doubt we face Garuda spawn. They definitely have a bit more health than most of the enemies you fight during these whole job quest businesses. Well, we're gonna stand right in that. Worth it. Defeat the plumes. Got a lot of plumes going on. That's a problem. Plume. Gone. Some of that. Some Ceramic PG. XIV? So you summoned just one. That. Yes. Okay. Almost done. Jets. Final room. Damn. Duty complete. Learn how to summon. Over to EG. Yep. So, Banner Bruise, it's time we calm the storm. Indeed. Masterfully done, Arctic. The road to EG's power is now yours to wield. Your aptitude for the art of summoning has exceeded my highest expectations. I honestly could not have found a more valuable partner for my research. Let's return to Akalu Falls. I'm sure you must be exhausted after this ordeal. Okay. Okay. Let's look at theater. Running. All right. A little XP for this quest. It's gonna be about in. And the upgrade, of course. Minimum damage, potency of 400. With the addition of Guru EG, you now command 3 powerful avatars. You may not realize, however, each of these entities has a particular role in which it excels. For Guru EG, the role is unleashing magic to strike down distant foes. It was meant to feeling equal parts joy and apprehension, and how faithfully the summoned beings display the original primal's volatile disposition. Experiment with your EG allies. The most effective use of their individual abilities will soon become clear. With such mastery of the art at your disposal, I shall almost pity Tristan when next he chooses to confront you. Before that time comes, however, I'll endeavor to pierce the mysteries of his motivations. May your discoveries bring you new confidence. Actually, this does aerial slash. When damage to the potency of 100 to target all enemies nearby it. So it's gonna be weaker in single target. Great. Appreciate it. Wind was already the weakest. I don't know how this is going. Yeah. 500 fire, 500 earth, 100 AoE air. When previously it was 400. So if there's less than 5 enemies, this has been a direct nerf. Thanks. Assuming that's how any of this works. Anyways. Now, we need to get to level 50. We have 3 hunting log targets. The bonus for difficulty tier 5. And 2 dungeons to try to get that done. If we need a little bit extra, we can do a little bit extra. But level 50 is happening. Next time. Goodbye.